Alright, let's see. Gotta go to YouTube, post this shit real quick. Hopefully, I jump in the Super Bowl after this.
Think you'll beat Big Day?
I think I will. I'm glad he won over, what's his nuts? Because I think that's like probably my weakest thing in this game is stopping the run. And Big Day, he likes to throw it a lot, so. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, is he jumping on? Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. I don't want fucking Big Day watching my fucking technique, so I guarantee it, that's what he's doing right now. Looks like a couple people are watching it right now, so. I hope I skunked this guy out like I did the last one. I won. I think it was like 33-3 my last game. Hopefully I win that easy again this game. Because he likes to run a lot too. And I stopped that shit real fast.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With that, it's time to crown the champion of the
I just gotta
NFC.
rely on my defense and not try to force so much shit. Because if I don't force, then I won't lose. Because if I just rely on the defense, then I'm fucking golden.
Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions.
My hands are sweating a little bit, Kyle.
Hmm?
I said my hands are sweating a little bit. It's been a while since I've been nervous on a game. Man, think if you were like really playing in this game, like in the NFL, for shit like this.
Like real life, you're an NFL player?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Come on, you gotta make that tackle. That's alright.
Unless you're Tom Brady, then you're just like, another day at the office. Let's go get this trophy.
Yeah, right?
But he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying
He's probably gonna run it here. He runs it 60% of the time, so probably gonna run a fucking.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Being chased out left.
God damn it.
Avoid the contact.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to do a quarterback spy.
Use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Playing against Cam
Partner,
Newton.
he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Stewart on first
Oh
down.
my god, you gotta make that tackle, dude.
And he'll be taken down, but
Alright,
not before he
done that
gets
power
into
twice
enemy
already.
territory.
Okay.
That good for 19 at a first down.
I should have had that,
I
though.
know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing.
Woo, baby, user pick. Let's go.
Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. And he's able to get
right,
back
baby.
here to the 43-yard line.
See, if you throw it against me, you're going to get fucked. You cannot throw it against me.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we need this game. That's what we need, baby. Let's go. Are you watching, Kyle?
No, I just got one.
God damn it, dude. I had that fuck. I could have broke that off for a touchdown. Got to make that play, dude.
Lanes are available. You have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first
You're
down.
doing cover two, man. If you do cover two against me, I will burn you every time.
Just let me know.
The offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on second down and 3.
Good stream.
You can? I thought even if
you want a party.
No biggie.
You have to go through and like manually mute your audio.
I don't care.
It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
You let me know so you
Many
watch
different
what you
ways to
say.
create space, but on that play, he did it with
Can they hear you?
wide body of his.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
get a
can
whole
hear
lot of
me.
yardage
Right.
on
I don't have to worry
the
about
play,
what I
but it
say,
did what it
though.
was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Not an asshole.
No, I just.
human being.
What up? You playing Call of Duty right now?
No, I'm gonna search for your name to watch the stream a little bit.
Alright.
Now Riddick. And some space here.
I can't fucking get around that safety, man. Because there are a couple times that I broke it out, but I can't get around that safety. Safety's killing me. If I could just spin move around him, I probably need a juke instead of spin.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Off play action, Tannehill.
Tannehill, where are you throwing it, bud?
He was looking for Theo Riddick there.
Come on, man. I needed you there.
Who's streaming it? Is it you or the other guy?
I am.
As many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do
On
all
Twitch?
those things. But
On
once you get to
YouTube?
game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that
Why?
well. That one goes incomplete.
I search for your name on Twitch. I have to find you.
Buying time to his left. And he's got Rodgers.
There you go, baby. I was going to take it, but I probably wouldn't have got the first down. I had to aggressive throw it there.
Convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Are you watching it now?
Yeah, you need to go and mute your audio
Counting
so
down toward
I
the
don't hear
midway
it
point in
twice.
quarter 1.
I don't know. How do you do that?
Hit your share button and it should be within settings there somewhere.
Alright, I will after this drive. I don't want
Officially no
to
gain
ruin
on
my
the play, and it's 2nd down.
mojo. Got a good thing going right now, Kyle.
And Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Blitz here. Or is he going to drop back for the cover 2? He blitzes. Pick it up, Riddick. Oh my god, dude. I thought I would throw it over his head.
It's the safety,
Fuck!
and he returns it up just shy of the
Dude, he has an all-out blitz there. That pass should be open right there.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
I see everything
This looked
delayed.
like a
It
slam
sucks.
dunk for points on this
That's
drive,
alright.
didn't it?
Because
Instead,
if
they
that
throw
was
an
the case,
interception,
then he
and
would
they're
be
gonna
able
come away
to...
empty.
I know, I'm just saying it sucks for me because I'm in a fucking party with you, so I have to hear everything so delayed.
Oh, yeah. True.
First
There
carry
you
of the
go.
game for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they've got to deal with not just the center.
Fuck. That was an easy
guards,
3
and a lot
points.
of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football.
Gotta
But how about
risk
that
it to
play?
get the
You don't
biscuit,
need to eat
though.
up the double team.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Haloti Ngata. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Saw someone on the 5th Prestige on Call of Duty the other day.
You did? Oh, I thought you. I was like, damn, you run this?
No, I haven't hit
Leads the
that.
Panthers up following the sack. Carolina
7-7.
facing
Oh,
third and
you are.
long. A shotgun snap for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Tate.
Ah, come on, Tate.
That'll be put in the books as a
I'm not getting my spin moves and stuff this game.
And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense?
There's this one dude,
I
I don't remember what league it was in, but he just straight up, every juke move, spin move he did, he got it.
Really? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Crazy.
I'm pretty good at
Go
it.
mute
But...
your mic. Go mute your shit.
All right, I will after this play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is out of
I forgot you
bounds
had
on
the
the
ball
other
again,
side of midfield.
All right, so how do you do it?
It should just be in like your audio.
Share, but share broadcast settings. Advanced settings, maybe. Audio. Include microphone, audio, and broadcast. No. Share party already.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Riddick with a carry. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They go back to Riddick, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Tannehill on 1st down. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Charles Johnson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now Tannehill. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Here's Riddick. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Theo Riddick, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd down, here's Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now it's Tate. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And the Panthers coming out now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make it.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Carolina getting set to take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here's Newton. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Six yards to go here on second down. Out of the gun, Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. Now Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10. Newton again. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. Newton throwing again. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And Gano's kick is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, at least they won't take a goose egg into intermission as they do carve out 3 points here in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah, it hasn't really been the greatest of first halves. They've looked out of sync, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But a field goal here at least gives them some momentum as we tick down toward halftime.
So out now come the Lions. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Out to the flat for Reddick. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 61 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, it's Newton. On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Watch that in. Watch that in. That is right. That is right. Pull down. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Hey, that is right. Watch that in.
On first down, Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Shane Ray able to run him down for a loss of a yard. The Panthers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Newton now to throw. And this will complete right side to Funchess. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage, where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. This is Riddick on the screens. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The Panthers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 14 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st and 10, Newton. Going deep for Benjamin. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
3rd and 2, Newton. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And he's got some space here. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. after the interception. Here's Tannehill. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Newton on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And tough starting field position here. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him. 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Take it at the 37. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nick Ballore. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton forced out to his left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He may try and run for this. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will take over. Give it here to his running back. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Sam Martin now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Dancing to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. To throw on second down is Newton. Steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And for
picture me putting my city all over the map. They wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell them that I'm begging, I want on my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20